I know I'm not a big proponent of this. Me and Dale disagree on it, but that's okay. Rankings don't matter. Well, the AP and the coaches poll don't matter. But do we see Houston being number one team in the country on the AP? Yes. UConn's loss was to a good Creighton team, but the Cougs are still number one in the net. They've been number one in the net for almost the entire season. That's more important than being ranked number one in the AP poll. All three of the teams are number one seeds in the tournament projections, and all three of them pretty much are locked into their regionals. Purdue will be number one seed in the Midwest. UConn will be number one seed in the East. Houston is on track to be number one seed in the South, and that means Dallas. Some folks a week ago said the gap between UConn, Purdue, and everybody else was massive. And UConn lost, and then Purdue lost. I'm going to say this. The gap between UConn, Purdue, Houston, and the fourth number one seed is large. Okay, I'm not going to say massive, but I think those three teams have pretty much cemented a number one seed. So as long as that happens, the Cougs will be in Dallas for the Dallas region. And unless you're in Germany, most of us, you can drive from H-Town to Dallas for a regional. So just keep that's my.
That means that region, that Final Four would be in that city that region is in, right? That's what that means.
Yep. So the Cougs right now, the first two rounds would be Memphis, and then the regional would be in Dallas for the South region. That'd be the Cougs spot. So yeah, they'd be in Dallas because Arizona's lost to Washington State on Thursday. Help keep distance, or even increase the distance between Houston and them. So I don't really see, knock on wood, the Cougs win 3 of their last 4. Heck, I think 2 of their last 4. They will still be a number one seed. Who'd have thought that, man? I mean, first year in the Big 12, we knew and expected Houston to be good this year. But honestly, how many of us, I speak for myself, I did not expect them to win the conference their first year in the Big 12. Compete for it, yes. But they're in the driver's seat to win the Big 12 in year 1 of being in the Big 12. That is just so impressive.
And I would say I expected it to diminish how impressive it is, but I did expect it. Just throughout the landscape of what Houston has been doing over the past few years, what they had returning with Jamal coming, leading the way, with LJ coming over, who you know what you're getting. I mean, you have experience with them, and so with Coach Samp and staff. So I can say I expected it, but that still doesn't diminish how impressive it is, like you said, to your point, Chris. And I mean, just keeping in perspective how far Houston has come. I think that also goes into how impressive it is and the sustainability that Coach Samp and his staff has been able to sustain over this period of time. I mean, Cougs fans take it for granted. Some Cougs fans, all they know is getting into the tournament. Yeah. They don't know anything different. So I expected it, and I'm loving it.